January 20th, 2015 saw the release of Saints Row: GAT Out of Hell, the final Saints Row game slash DLC to be released for the original Saints Row games with the original characters in it. This game really pushed the envelope from Saints Row 4 being this like superhero, alien invasion, fight back kind of game to literally going to hell and fighting Satan himself as Johnny Gat and Kenzie Kensington. So, with how outrageous it sounds, we're going to jump back into this 10 years later and see if this game is just as bad as people remember it to be, and if this game is really that wacky as well. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead, jump right in.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a man so exceptional that the divine hosts of heaven and hell were forced to take note. A man dangerous enough to bring Satan to his knees, but selfless enough to make God himself raise an eyebrow. How did this come to pass? Well, it all began at a very special birthday party for a very special young lady.
Surprise!
What is all this?
It's your birthday, Kenzie.
So?
You've never been to a birthday party?
No.
But like not even growing up?
I went to the School of the Americas since kindergarten. We didn't really do birthday parties.
But you celebrated Christmas?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh, Kenzie, this is going to be so much fun. Zinjai made a cake. Jane Austen is here. We'll play some games.
What sort of games? So you celebrate birthdays by trafficking with spirits?
It's spooky and fun.
It's a bunch of letters.
It's tradition. Every slumber party has to involve a spirit board.
Slumber party?
How's it work?
We ask it a question, and the spirit of the board will reveal the answer.
How?
Yeah, someone pushes the pointy thing to wherever they want.
Wait, can we go back to you and your slumber parties?
No time. All right. Everyone put their hands on the cursor.
Cursor. I feel the magic already.
All right. Will the president/god emperor for life ever choose a partner to reign alongside them?
No.
Ooh, someone's getting married.
Shut up, Matt. Who will tame the president's wild heart? What are you guys trying to spell?
I'm not moving it.
That's the spirit, Kinsey.
I'm serious.
I'm not moving it either.
Neither am I.
Jezebel? Who the fuck is...
Is that not normal?
Where'd you get the board?
I was going through Signac's artifact collection and found it there.
Who did it belong to?
Alistair Crowley?
Christ. Guys? I think it's laughing at us.
Fuck this. I think you're a smart enough piece of wood to see where this is going. Now, you ready to cooperate? That's more like it.
You think we can trust it?
It's not like we got a lot of options.
So what's the plan? We mount up and go in after the boss?
No, I do. No sense in what's left of humanity walking right into a death trap. Someone's gotta live to tell the story.
That's a stupid plan, Johnny.
I'm leaving you in charge.
Hell of a plan, Johnny.
Are you serious?
I'm coming too.
Are you kidding me?
How do you plan to come back?
Yeah, I try not to sweat the details.
You need someone with you that does.
No.
It's my birthday.
Fine. All right, then. You know where my friend is?
True to its word, the spirit board opened up another portal and sent Johnny and Kinsey screaming into hell.
Ultor's behind this, I know it.
Ultor and the Saints
All right,
haven't
here
been
we are,
enemies in
guys.
years. You really think he's
Inside
responsible?
of Get Out of Hell, so many years later,
Reason
like
was
I
the boss
said.
was kind of fucking crazy back then.
That's a fair point.
You know how much easier this would be if we just found a car?
You know how much easier this would be if you just gave me a second?
Alright, we need to go find a car. This is like one of the weirder Saints Row things that they did. Oh god, I'm about to jump into fire. Oh my god. Look at the demons. How do I? That's what you get.
Hey! Alright. Now how are we gonna find the Ultor building?
Biggest building down here. Giant Ultor sign on it. I don't think this is a
Kenzie,
problem.
get
I'll
in.
buy that.
Access map. GPS to Ultor. Okay, let's go. Now, again, like I said, I mean, we're literally in hell. As Johnny Gat and Kenzie. When the boss gets taken by the devil to marry his daughter.
Look at us.
Which
Kinsey,
is really
and
weird.
Gat driving together on
such a
quirky
weird
adventure.
storyline that they had for this game. It's also not
Generally, I'm
technically a standalone game. It's technically considered a DLC to Saints Row 4, but they made it like a standalone DLC. I don't know. It's like a weird thing. This was the ending of Saints Row, technically, before they did the reboot, which the reboot I've played, beat, was not the greatest. I was not paying attention.
So this is hell. Not as bad as I thought.
It kind of reminds me of Steelport.
Why did, and then they went back to Steelport for the third time, for some reason. Which just didn't make sense to me on why they only used Steelport for everything. Oh. Well, that explains why I can't turn. I literally have no wheels. My entire front wheels came off at some point.
Nice bike.
I think we may have got the attention of the demons. How do we want to handle this?
We handle it by killing demons.
The demons kind of remind me of like the fodder demons from Doom. They almost look exactly the same too. Great.
What's the plan?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot him in the face unless he gives us the boss back.
What if Dane doesn't have the boss?
I'll probably still shoot him in the face.
Oh. Alright, Kenzie, let's go. We're here.
Welcome to hell.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
Such is the plight of eternal damnation. I have a feeling you didn't come here to catch up. Let's talk in my office.
Not even death could stop the enterprising Vogel, who wasted no time in setting up an Ultor branch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld. But real estate mattered little to Johnny, who only cared where his friend was.
Where'd you put the president?
I've been trying to explain that. I didn't take them.
Bullshit. You expect me to believe you just happened to be the first thing we see in hell?
Maybe it's just me, but your thank you sounds more like an accusation.
That's probably because he plans to kill you.
Okay. I get the trust issues. Can I show you something?
The pieces all came together. The president had caused more chaos and destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that Satan would want them to marry his daughter. They needed a plan, and Johnny had one.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the face.
I think you might be skipping some details.
No, I said in the face.
I like the commitment, but you gotta find a way to get close enough to him in the first place.
When's the wedding? I'll just show up
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry, but it's a little more complicated than that. These things are tied to the soul. You won't be able to enter without one.
So how do we get one?
You get his attention. I know some places that are of particular value to the father of the bride. You hit those, you'll get your shot.
Wait, why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying his stuff?
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed, or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
That's why you're helping us? To make more money in hell?
Hell's what you make of it, sweetie.
Works for me. What you got?
All right.
Satan had entrusted the day-to-day running of hell to 5 archdukes, and Dane knew how to find them all. But beyond that, not everyone in hell was content to go along with Satan's status quo. There were others who shared Dane's ambition for power, and the Ultor mogul knew that the key to unseating Satan lay in gaining their aid. But before Johnny set out to wage war against the Prince of Darkness, Dane had one final gift. An artifact that he had spent fortunes on. Lucifer's cracked halo. This holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star. However, he still needed help in learning how to use them.
Alright, you got me on the sticks, now what?
Would it kill
All right,
you to show a
here we
little
are.
excitement? You're about to experience angelic flight, for Christ's sake.
Dane.
Someone needs a nap. Just collect some soul clusters and great. Now you should have just enough clusters.
Access arcane menu. There we go. And then we might as well get the super sprint too. For our superhuman abilities once again.
Alright, let's start slow. Try to jump over to that next island. Also, the
Oh,
longer
oh.
you charge your wings before jumping, the further you'll go. Hey, you didn't fuck it up. Good job. Now get up that cliff. Don't worry, if something looks too high, just keep on jumping off the wall. Remember to charge
Oh.
your jump. Now it's time to fly. You heard of
Weird.
crawling before walking? Well, in this case, you need to jump before you can fly. Launch
Yeah, I
yourself
messed that
in
up.
the air. Try again. Here's a tip. You don't need to get a running start to fly. Just jump, then hold your wings out to fly.
Ooh, look at us
Let
flying.
The wings do the work.
Vroom.
You'll have to dive to reach the next island. Do
Okay,
that
wait,
by
how do we
pointing
dive?
your head down. Don't worry. The rest of your body will follow. I put a shiny flap orb out in front of you. Collect the orb,
Oh.
and your wings will flap to gain speed.
Here we go. Here. Oh, oh, oh.
All right, now try flapping those wings on your own. Do a flap on your way to the next island. The exact opposite of diving is climbing. Climbing will slow you down and eventually cause you to
Okay.
stall. And trust me, stalling sucks. You can flap while gliding to gain additional speed. So the faster you're going, the higher you can fly. Now try to reach the island up there.
I made it.
Alright, time to take the training.
Alright,
wheels
final
off.
island.
Final lesson. Flying takes stamina. If you run out in midair, you are going to drop like a rock. Stupid. Let's get you back to the old tour building. I want to run through all the stuff you can do to hurt Satan.
Sure thing. See you soon.
Here's the deal. If you want some FaceTime with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan hates being challenged, so anything you do to undermine his control is good. Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything. You can keep track of Satan's wrath with this handy meter. Get it high enough and you'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of shit to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, you want to impress them.
I hope there's not something ridiculous like 100 of these to find.
We're standing in a parking garage. I don't like it either, but Centerpool isn't giving us many options. I can't believe they tried to force us out. I can't believe you forgot the mimosas. I think we have bigger problems. I don't think you realize how much I love mimosas.
I can't help but notice that people are trying to kill them.
Yeah, they're really big on that here.
What did you do?
Is now really a good time? We can wait until we're done shooting people.
Well, I'm great at multitasking.
Remember when we offered you a deal on that airplane and you responded by killing everyone?
Yeah.
It's like that, but worse.
One more for the collection.
Alright, so first we're going to go ahead and rally the twins with us, because, I mean, we know who the twins are from previous Saints Row games, which is kind of weird that they brought them in, especially as, like, someone that can help us, considering of all the other people in the other Saints Row games that have been killed by the boss and by the gang. And most of them, if not all of them, went to hell.
Hey, Viola. Thought you should know that Kinsey misses you.
Really? That's so sweet. Who's Kinsey? You remember Kinsey. She was that hacker that Matt Miller hated. Isn't she crazy? You know, she really grows on you.
Where the hell? Oh, they're in the air. Alright, you demons. Where's the other one? What the hell is wrong with this guy? Is he like a stronger enemy? Well, he did not feel like a stronger enemy, let me tell you that. Oh, what the hell is he? What the hell is he? Bro, get away.
Note to self. Find a way to control lightning.
Bro, where do you... Okay, there you are. Bro, get out of here. My weapons are like tickling this man. Ow. What is this? Oh, it does a lot of damage. He's stuck on the... like, spikes. Oh, well, he's dead now, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go back to our assault rifle.
Hi. Let's get you two back to Dane.
Hooray.
After being reunited in hell, Kiki and Viola wasted no time in doing what they do best: facilitate the running of businesses. However, the De Winter sisters' success did not sit well with other would-be power players in hell. The sisters' operations all came under attack at once, forcing them on the run. Soon, the twins found themselves on the receiving end of an offer they couldn't refuse. After all, it was better to own 1/5 of something than to be dead.
You helped us, now let us help you. Here's a little something made popular by another group of sisters, the Gorgons.
Okay, we got blast now. Quickly switch to blast. Blast element stone, which is of course, if it's the Gorgons. Diversion armor. Reclaim the armored car stolen by... Okay. I guess we'll do the tutorial,
All right,
why not?
Dane's letting us use his Ultor training room to test out your stone blast power. So go ahead and blast these demons to turn them to stone. After they're petrified, you can use your pistol to shatter them.
Your broken body will
It's easier every time.
Nice! Stone blast is especially useful on flying demons like this one.
Bye!
Alright, now let's see you drop a few more.
Alright, I thought that would work. I thought that would be cool. If I just jumped up and froze him. I only hit 2. Bye-bye!
A blast will also take down the shield of a Dark Insider, leaving it vulnerable to gunfire. Take this Dark Insider out. I think you've got the gist of it. Alright, let's go.
Alright, that was pretty easy. Alright, we're back. So... Oh, here's Kinsey, because of course, again, we can play as her. But, I mean, who would not want to play as Johnny yet? Let's be honest here. We're gonna do probably one more real fast, and we're probably going to... There's Shakespeare. We'll rally Vlad for the last one of the video. Why not? Why did I even get on this?
Running out of juice.
No, bro.
Gotta pick it up.
We called in some favors and found the president. They've been trapped inside some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace. The only way you're gonna save them is by drawing Satan out, so keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, I really need more stamina because, yeah. Can I upgrade? Is it an arcane maybe? Flight, yeah. Okay. I need 2 soul clusters. Or I mean, I need 10 soul clusters. Bro.
Yeah.
What is that thing? Is that the thing that makes us go faster? Okay, maybe not. Not 100% sure what I just did with those, but I don't know. I don't know what those were. Please.
Lost count on these things.
Okay. Might as well grab some of these clusters if we can. Try to get our whatchamacallit back.
Woo!
He's got his own fortress in hell. I mean, that makes sense for Vlad the Impaler, honestly. It makes complete sense. And here we are. Oh, it's a prison.
The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. beep.
Anyone else want a turn?
The driver on the bus says tickets, please, tickets, please, tickets, please. The driver.
What, if they wanted to torture you, why'd they use the short version of the song?
This is the short version.
Oh yeah. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. The hobo on the bus goes heh heh heh. My mom had like 80 of them.
Oh my god. I missed. Oh, it does not It does not come back as fast as it did in the tutorial. Which, I mean, makes sense, but still. Round and round, round and round. This is probably copyrighted, isn't it? This probably entire scene is gonna have to get cut out. Beep, beep, beep.
Come, let us return to my castle, so we may plot our next steps in proper surrounds.
Johnny led Vlad back to his castle, which since his incarceration became a haven for frat parties and squatters. But the systematic impaling of trespassers would have to wait. Vlad was a man of his word, and was eager to provide intel that could aid in hobbling Satan's armies.
I bestow upon you the Stygian cold fire.
Aura. You can now change your body with arcane energy. Cold fire.
I brought you to this inferno to teach you about the power I have granted you. Cold fire is an aura, which means you must activate the power and get close to an enemy before they will feel the cold embrace of the Stygian flames. Try it against these demons.
Die. Die.
Now here comes a dark inciter. Use your aura, then get close. You've done it. Doesn't it feel good to watch an enemy burn?
We did it! Yay! Alright, now we have Vlad. Which, okay, I guess we could end it there. There's not really much. Again, game is really, really weird. I mean, we're literally going around. We got the twins back. We literally just got Vlad the Impaler on our side. And there's Blackbeard and Shakespeare next. But anyways, if you guys played this game when it first came out, or this DLC technically when it first came out, let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on it. If you guys think it's as bad as everyone said it was, or as everybody thinks it is, let me know that as well. And with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, and remember to stay timeless.
We'll be right back.